Good evening, good evening. This is Venus with No Mess. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my channel, guys. I want to come back on here. I'm just going to have the clip of the father claiming that the ex-beauty queen, struck the child with a drug. I don't know. I've watched this trial today, and it said someone murdered this 18-month-old baby. But what I did was took the father piece out of my other clip, my other video, and I'm just going to look at it again. And I want y'all guys just watch what the father say. The beauty queen, she's trying to say that she didn't do it, but I just want to put this one on here too. This is when they had the father up there, because I know my other video is 5 hours long. So I just want to, put the father. Hold on a second. And this is a Georgia beauty queen, whatever you call them down there. She's facing life in prison if she's convicted of killing her boyfriend's son. And this happened January 19, 2024. Okay, guys. Yeah, it happened around January. So, guys, I'm going to watch this, and I'm going to try to make some sense out of that. I just still don't understand why the baby father even allowed her that much access to his child. But we're going to look at it together. Hold on a second.
Mr. Lamb, before you step up and receive the oath, please.
You would just pause right there and raise your right hand, please. You swear that the evidence you give in this case to be the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Have a seat. What is your name?
Julian Williams.
And how do you spell Julian?
Julian.
I-N or I?
Julian.
I-A-N. So sort of the normal spelling, or the
Yes.
conventional spelling, right? Gotcha. Okay. Where do you live, Mr. Williams?
Colquitt.
And how long have you lived in Colquitt, Georgia?
My whole life.
Who do you live with in Colquitt, Georgia?
I live with my sister,
And what's her name?
Ashanti Burr.
How did it come to be that you and your sister were sharing a house there in Colquitt, Georgia?
It's my mom's house. My mom got sick with cancer, and she couldn't be around my son, so we bought another house, and she stayed probably 10 minutes down the road.
Okay, so was your mom living there with you and your sister before she got sick?
Yes.
And after your son passed away, why would your mom not move back to your house?
She was already sick, and she wanted to stay in Damascus.
So she was living in Damascus.
Yes.
Has she since passed away?
Yes, October 14th, 2024.
So you lost your son in January of 24, and then your mother in October.
Yes, 9 months apart, exact date.
How old is Ashanti Burr?
She's 23.
And how old are you?
25.
What's your birthday?
July 10, 2000.
Where do you work?
Stewart Machine in Bainbridge, Georgia.
Steward Machine?
Yes.
That's that Steward?
Yes.
Okay. What is Steward Machine? What kind of business is that?
It's welding business and paint business. We it's taking like for the state federal job. We build bridges and dams.
And how do you build bridges and dams in Bainbridge, Georgia, to put somewhere else?
The bridges we tear down and put them on. They go by semi load, and for the dams we ship them out on the water.
There's a river that runs through there,
Yes.
right? And
That's correct.
It's navigable. I mean, they
Yes, that's
can send stuff down to the port, and I guess probably all the way to Savannah, can't they,
Yes.
or to Florida?
Yes, correct.
Okay, so what is your job at Stewart Machine?
I'm a painter.
Okay, how long have you worked there?
Maybe 2.5 years.
When you and your mother and your sister were living together in Colquitt, who, if anyone, was the primary wage earner?
Me and my mother before she got sick.
And now that it's you and your sister living there, who is the primary wage earner in that household?
Me.
What's your sister do?
She's in college right now.
Who is Romeo Angeles?
It's my son.
When was he born?
June 25th, 2022.
And who is his mother?
Shayla Alondra Angeles Garnica.
Did you know that Shayla was pregnant with your child before the baby was born?
Yes.
And were you in contact with her? Were you
Yes.
sort of being kept in the loop, as it were?
Yes.
When you found out that the baby had been born, what did you? Well, let me ask you this: where was she when the baby was born?
She was in Tallahassee.
When you found out that the baby had been born, what did you do?
Leave. I was staying in Dothan at the time. I left Dothan and went to Tallahassee.
Okay. And when you went to Tallahassee, what I mean, what did that involve? I mean, you're going to see your baby's just been born. I mean, what did you do? Who did you see? What did you do?
I went to see her, see him, and she said she haven't named him yet, so we came up with a name.
Okay, so y'all talked about that together,
Yes.
a name.
Yes.
Okay, and what did y'all settle on as far as the name goes?
Jaxton Dru Angeles.
Okay, Jaxton Dru, like Jackson.
Jaxton.
Jaxton, like
Yes.
Jaxton.
Yes.
Okay, and Drew spelled how?
DRU.
DRU.
Yes.
Okay. And did you believe that Jaxton Dru was going to be the baby's name?
Yes.
Did you find out at some point that wasn't his legal name?
After he was deceased.
Did you ever have a copy of his birth certificate?
No. Nor Social Security card.
Who had those things?
His mother.
Did you ask for them?
Yes, several times.
Did you have any way of getting them without going through her?
No, because my mom looked it up in the system. She couldn't find Jaxton Dru, so couldn't find it.
And who did the baby live with Y'all called him JD, right?
Right.
That was the name what he actually was called,
Yes.
right? Who did JD live with after he was born?
With his mom for like maybe 2-3 months. But in between that, I get him every week.
Okay, so he lived with his mother, but you got him every
Week or
every
two.
other week?
Every other week.
Every other week, okay. Was there a time when the custody arrangement changed in some way?
Yes, when she said she was going to Mexico.
Now, why would she have been going to Mexico? Do you know?
It was for she got another kid. Her kids in Mexico, and the birthday I think is in November, and she was leaving and said she'd come back in like January. And she asked could she take them, but I said no, I'll keep them till you got back.
So is she Mexican?
Yes.
Okay. And so she was going to go to Mexico, and that was when, if you remember.
Early October. Late October, early November.
Okay, October or November of 2022. Okay, so JD would have been 4 or 5 months old, 3 or 4 months old.
Yes.
Okay. And then when she told you she was going to Mexico, and you told her that you didn't want her to take your son to Mexico, what did she do?
She told me I can come get him. So I went to Tallahassee and got him.
After you went and got him in Tallahassee, did you keep him more or less from then and for the rest of his life?
Yes.
Did he see his mother again?
Maybe
Or
3
did
times.
she see him?
Maybe 3 times.
Okay. How was it that she saw him later after you were the primary custodian?
I brought him to him. He had to go to the doctor, and she told me to bring him to him.
So you would take him
to Tallahassee to her, and he had a doctor's appointment the next day.
So she at that time was arranging the doctor's appointments for him. And do you know why she would have been the person who was arranging the doctor's appointments?
I don't know. She wouldn't give me none of his medical records because he was down there with me.
So you didn't have his medical records?
No.
If he had been covered by like a state insurance policy, like in Georgia it's called Peach Care. If he'd been covered by an insurance policy in Florida, would that be a reason that she would have been the person who had to make those arrangements and so forth?
Yes, I guess so.
Okay. You don't really know.
No, I don't.
But she didn't give you the stuff that you needed to do yourself. And you said you took him down there 3 different times that you could recall for him to see her and go to the doctor?
Yes.
Do you know when the last time was that happened, or do you remember when the last time was that he saw a doctor in Tallahassee?
I know. I say it was like 9 months. Now I think a year old. I think she came and got him right after he turned 1.
Okay. So when he was a year old, that was, as far as you know, that was his last regular doctor's appointment. If you were working, who was taking care of JD at your house in Colquitt?
My sister.
And I guess, for lack of a better way of phrasing it, was she the sort of the primary caregiver for the child at that point?
Yes, because I worked all the time.
Did you know Trinity Poague?
Yes.
Was there a point in time that you became involved in a relationship with Trinity Poague?
Yes.
Okay. Tell me sort of when that started, when and how that was initiated.
It was a on and off thing prior, but then we officially made it. Started dating in June of 23.
June of 2023.
Yes.
And in June of 2023, you would have been, 22 years old?
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Do you know how old she was?
18.
Were you each aware of the other's age?
Yes.
After you started dating Trinity Poague, from June forward, what was the state of your relationship? Generally, what was generally the state of your
We
relationship?
had our ups and downs.
Do you recall how long you had been dating before you actually introduced her to your son, JD?
It was like way before we started dating. I introduced him like before we even started dating.
So before she ever started dating you, she knew that you had a son.
Yes, correct.
Had she met him? Had
Yes.
she seen him?
Yes.
After you started dating, were there occasions when she was in the presence of your son, or your son was in her presence?
Yes.
Okay. What were the circumstances under which she and your son would be in the same place, same time?
Like usually when I'm with him, when she was in college, I come see her and stuff with him sometimes.
Okay. So you came to Americas to see her,
Yes.
and sometimes he came with you.
Yes.
When he came with you to Americas, who was responsible for taking care of him? I mean, for changing his clothes, changing his diapers, getting him dressed, giving him baths, feeding him, those sorts of things.
Either or, either one of us either do it.
So she sometimes
Yes.
participated in that or
Yes.
helped in that.
Yes.
But was she expected, or did she have to?
No, she didn't have
do
to.
that all the time.
No,
Did she have to do it at all?
not at all.
From your observations of her with JD, what was your impression of her relationship, or her view of her relationship with JD?
It seemed pretty good. Like she was always like happy around him and stuff. So I thought it was pretty stable, decent.
Had she at any point ever specifically told you that she, how she, quote, really felt about your son?
She said it then. She said it maybe once or twice. So like she don't know if she could be with somebody that with a son. Then maybe 2-3 hours later she's fine and like, I'm sorry.
So there were times that she expressed some reservations, like that she didn't know. You said that she would send messages, or she would say something like a couple of times that she didn't know if she could be with somebody who had a kid by somebody else,
Yes,
right?
and she also say like she'll treat him like that's her own.
And so besides those times when she expressed to you some reservations like that, did you ever observe anything about her behavior, her conduct, her attitude towards JD when you saw them together?
One time it was like a little incident. I addressed it. It was fine since then.
Okay. What was that?
It was November. In November, right before, she I think I went to work. I left with her like for the first time. I went to work and she texted me and my sister said she was cleaning up or whatever, and JD ran up behind her and she didn't see him and accidentally hit him with the drawer.
Okay. So in November of 2023.
Yes.
She said that she how was it that I'm sorry, let me back up, scratch that. I'm gonna start up. What did you say a moment ago that led to her being in charge of him at that time? Where were y'all? What led up to that?
I had to work that day and she was like, I keep him or whatever.
So were you here in America?
Yes, I was in America.
And the baby was with you?
Yes.
And so why would she keep the child for you to go to work as opposed to you just taking the child back home to Colquitt and leaving him with your sister or whatever, as you might have on a normal work day?
She told me to leave him and just come back up.
So basically, she was going to keep him so that you could work and come back here the next day or whatever. That night,
yes,
or that evening. So you said that she sent you and your sister a message saying that what about the baby?
It was like a little bruise on his eye because supposedly she was cleaning up and opened the drawer and he ran up behind her and in the drawer hit him.
Okay, and she said that caused a bruise over his eye.
Yes.
When you came and picked up, or back up, I guess I'm getting ahead of myself. When you left work that day, what did you do?
I came back and got him.
Okay. Did you end up staying in Americas?
I think I went home.
Did you see any other injuries on the child at that time?
At that time, I just seen the little bruise above his eye.
I mean, how closely did you look? I mean, did you
I observed it and I looked. It was like I touched it and it didn't bother him or nothing.
Did you accept her explanation as to what had happened?
Yeah, she was like, I confronted her about it. Then she got all mad. Well, not mad. She's got like started crying and stuff like she was sorry and she would never hurt him and stuff.
Do you recall any other time that, but not the last time, but other than November, do you recall any other time that the child was hurt or injured while she was keeping him?
No, sir.
Did you ever see her do anything, in in your presence,
No,
did she ever do anything that you thought was violent or
No.
whatever? towards the
like
child?
maybe raise her voice, like if you get into something, but that's about it. She didn't do anything else in my presence.
What about you, Mr. Williams? Did you beat your youngin?
No, sir.
Did you ever hit him?
No, sir. Like a little pop, and that's about it.
Okay, when you say like a little pop, tell me what you're talking about.
On
What
his
do you mean
hand,
by that?
like tell him no, like that. Just on his hand.
Okay. How many times you reckon you popped his hand?
Not maybe a handful of times.
I mean, was that something that happened every day?
No.
Was it every week?
No.
Did you ever do anything to the child that caused your child to be injured
No.
in any way?
No, sir.
Okay, guys, I'm back. I just want y'all guys to see this clip. I'm doing, like I said, I'm doing this court thing this week about this baby. This evil woman, I'm gonna have to say it. She's being charged with unaliving, a murder, or whatever you want to say, an 18-month-old baby. And she was this man's girlfriend. Okay. When he met her, he was 22 and she was 18. So she was still like in college almost, or in high school. Number one, he had no business dating her with a child. That was a no. She was only 18. He was 22. He had already been out here, dated his little thing, and had a child by another woman. He should have found someone more mature, more could, deal with kids. She was 18 years old. He didn't need to date her. And she murdered this baby. He probably got too much for her. And she unalived him. And see, this is what I said to young people or anyone. Sometimes when things happen, people make mistakes, like a baby may fall or whatever. But when you started seeing signs like this, because he said about the little bruise underneath the eye. The video that I did today when he was up there, because it's a longer one, he said that when he went to the restaurant with the baby, she was holding the baby. The baby kept screaming, crying, didn't want to be held by her. So that should have sent him a red flag that something was definitely wrong. Because see, what they trying to do now, they trying to point the finger at him like he knew all of this was going on and he was in on it. No, she unalived this baby. Because when they took the baby to the hospital, you go find out the nurses and doctors gonna get up there. He had his skull was damaged. He had bruises on his head and stuff like that after she babysit him. So this is so sad because this could have been avoided. She was 18 years old. And she was in college, because she was in college because she was going to Georgia Southern State University campus. She was living in the dorm. He had no business dating that girl. She was too young. She was young-minded and all that. They would break up. They get back together. They break up. She get mad for little anything. If he didn't come there on time, she would get up. Or she'll tell him she'd been in a crash. She'll tell him that this happened just to get him there. She had a young child mind. And he had no business dating this girl in the first place. Now he done lost his child. Yep, lost his child. So I will be finished and be back online tomorrow and pick up where they left off today. But if you want to see any of it, it's 5 hours and it's on my live. I had it today. So I will be back tomorrow. I just want to take another look at this and listen to what the father was saying and see if I could pick up anything on this. But she need to go to jail and never get out. Because first she claimed that he fell off the bed. Now she claimed that she accidentally pulled out a drawer and it hit him in the face. No. She hit him in the head. No. She beat the kid. So this is all I have for this one, guys. Young people, please stop getting involved with people that you do not have no clue. I mean, this child was 18 years old, and I really think something was wrong with her. She was unstable. She was 18, just going to college. She wasn't a mother. She never took care of kids. He should have never gave this child full access to his baby. He should have never done that. She wasn't even related to him. She wasn't a cousin. She'd never been his friend. They just started dating. They decided to date. It's not like she was raised up in the family or, was a friend of the family for years and years. No. And then she likes to go out and drink with her girlfriends. So that was a no-no right there. She was too young, guys. She was too young. So what I'm saying, young people, please learn from these mistakes. If you go out here and you have a young child and you get involved with someone else, no one said that you have to be accusing someone or something, but always look for things. And if you know that you have a child and a child come with a bruise on the neck, on the back or so, on his leg or whatever, and they said, well, he fell down. Well, okay, fine. Make him, as long as he's not hurt and you ain't got to take him to the hospital, fine. But I'm going to tell you one thing. Make sure you keep that sign in the back of your head in case another one come up. You always have to be alert. You always, because that bruise underneath of that baby eye, he should have put his alert signal on right then, knowing that she was young, 18 years old, knowing that she was in college and to do it. He should have done that. And he didn't do that. And he lost his son. He lost his son because she was babysitting while he was working and stuff. A young girl like that don't have kids and have friends in college and the dorm. She gonna want to hang out with her friends. She didn't want to sit there and babysit while he was working. And why would he even allow her to babysit while he was working? That wasn't his wife. She was in the dorm. I don't know why. I just don't know what sometimes people be thinking, guys. I just don't know. But just be careful. Because like I said, we have these demons out here. Like I said, I'm going to say it again. These demons out here, there's no race, no age, no status, no perfection. I mean, the demons are out here. They don't care who they use, okay, guys? So be careful out here. Be careful with these babies. Until next time, I'm going to say this. Please have self-control, discipline, okay? You put those two together, you're going to have common sense. Until next time, I'm going to say peace out. And I will be back on this tomorrow on my live. So don't miss it, guys. Tomorrow on my live, I'm going to set it up tonight so I can have it. You'll see it. It's going to be live. It's going to say Beauty Queen Baby Murder Trial. Okay. And Georgia versus Trinity Madison. So you'll see that. I'm going to set it up tonight so it can be ready for tomorrow. Okay, guys. Thank you. Be safe out there. Until next time, I'm going to say peace out.